Now let's look at page 2 of 3 of the tutorial 9 advanced gameplay. So now what we're going to do is a little bit more advanced gameplay, such as combos. And what are going to be combos? Well, if we can manage to bounce our ball off of a couple of blocks and destroy them before it comes back to one of our paddles, that will be a combo. So if you can hit a couple, if you can have the ball bounce between the blocks a bunch of times before it hits your paddle, that would be a combo. Yeah, we're just gonna have a way to keep track of our what was the biggest combo we had for the different levels using a global variable max combo. And that's basically what we're gonna do. If at any point in our gameplay our current levels combo is bigger than our max combo, then we're gonna make the max combo equal to that. So it's another way to retain the highest max combo into our global variable max combo. So let's examine how we're gonna be doing that. Open object ball and add a new variable combo to the create event. So we're going to open object ball, and to the create event we're going to make a new variable, and that new variable is combo. Close this. Now in the collision event with object block, add the following code to increase the value of combo by 1. And close that. Now what we want to do is we want to reset the combo every time our ball hits the paddle. So if our ball bounces around between the blocks, that counts as a combo. But as soon as we hit the ball with the paddle, then what we're going to do is we're going to reset our combo to 0. So that's the next thing we're going to do here. Now close this and open the game control object and open the create event. And in here, we're gonna create global max combo variable and start it equal to 0. And we're gonna close this. So now what we need to do is we need to be able to update this max combo variable that we started at 0 as soon as the game control is created, which is as soon as the game goes. We're going to close this and we're going to go open object ball and look at the collision event with object block, and we're going to add the following code to what you have. So what this does is it just checks to see if at any point our current combo is bigger than our max combo. We're going to make the max combo equal to this current combo because that's the biggest one so far. I'm actually going to move this after we increase the value of combo. So I'll just put it somewhere at the end. Now another thing we're going to do is we want to display these statistics on the screen. So we're going to close this and we're going to create a new object and we're going to name that obj stats. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a draw event where we're going to show what the value of this max combo is using the code that you see here. So we're basically going to display certain text at a certain place using a certain font at a certain horizontal alignment. The text is going to be just what is the max combo, and we're going to have a little text before that as well. And that's going to be just shown at a certain position on the screen. So that's the purpose of what this obj starts is going to do. And what we're going to do is now place this object in the game over room. So the stats, let's go place it in the game over room and close the room. Oh, you can see the picture in here has a max combo 2 and destroyed equals 11. So first of all, let's just see what we have as is. The reason that you saw that max combo was 6 is because we only told combo to equal 6 if we hit the paddle. So if our ball exits the room, a new ball is made at the default position without touching the paddle. This new ball is shot forward, so we never touch that paddle. And what we really need to do is program that combo is equal to 0 if the ball exits the room. So how we're going to do this? Well, we're going to go look at the ball, and when the ball exits the room, we're going to say combo equals 0. And now let's observe. Let's try it one more time, because this was just the last. It only worked for the last 6 we were able to get. There you go, 3. So it counted correctly. The highest combo count was 3, and it counted correctly in our previous run as well. So now we are able to fix the combo. Now the next thing that they asked us to do was, let's try to add another one to count how many total blocks were destroyed. So what is the logic of this? Well, in our game control, in our create event, instead of in addition to a max combo, why don't we go ahead and have blocks destroyed, and we're going to start that equal to 0 initially. And then what we're going to do is, in our ball, as soon as the ball collides with a block, we're going to tell it to increase our blocks destroyed by +1. So every time a ball collides with a block, we're going to increase our blocks destroyed by +1. That's it. So we're going to count all the blocks that we destroyed. Now, one more thing we're going to do, and that is in my object stats, which does the drawing, we're going to edit the code. And now let's go ahead and add a blocks destroyed, which is going to be in a position of a little bit lower, +30. And we're going to show the value of blocks destroyed. And we're going to save this. And now let's check again. There you go, blocks destroyed 6, mocks combo 3. So far so good. So we got that to work. The next thing to do, we can open the room game over and add the exit button. Check that. Okay, so the exit button works. For the main menu button, let's go ahead and add it. For my main menu, let's go ahead and add it to the room. And save the room. The menu object, we're going to do a left pressed, and if the left button is pressed, we are going to go to our room menu. And that works as well. Now, the retry button is slightly more complicated. We need to create a global variable level in object game control and set it to room. So let's go to object game control. Here, we're going to create a variable global level, which is going to be equal to room. This will store the unique ID for the current room in the variable at the start of each level the player reaches. So we're going to OK this. Now let's make a new sprite and object for the retry button. Let's create the object for the retry button. In the left mouse, press event for this object. Let's add this code. So this way, we will be able to use the global.level variable to go to the room where we were before. Let's save this. and OK it. I forgot to place my retry button and the game over room. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's save the room one more time. And you can see that it went back to the room where it was supposed to. So that's basically the end of page 2 of 3 of this tutorial.